Hello, I'm Jennifer Chudy from Brown University class of 2007. I'm here in my home state's capital in Hartford, Connecticut today to interview my governor, Governor Rell, and my Lieutenant Governor, Kevin Sullivan. Governor Rell's career in public service began with a 10-year career as a member of the Connecticut State General Assembly. She went on to serve as Lieutenant Governor for over 9 years before becoming Connecticut's 87th governor in 2004. I'm currently a junior at Brown University where I'm studying political science. I can't wait to talk to Governor Rell and Lieutenant Governor Sullivan about the defining moments in their careers of public service. Good morning, Governor Rell.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Where did you go to college and what was your major?
I went to Old Dominion University in Virginia, and I was a part-time student. And I left college. I didn't stay there long enough to even declare a major. I met this wonderful man and I married him, and we moved to Connecticut. And I always tell people, you know, life takes you in a lot of directions, and in my case it took me to Connecticut and ultimately into politics. But I went back to school when my children were in grade school, and I went to Western Connecticut State University. And once again, life's opportunities came knocking, and I ran for the legislature and I won. And so that's sort of the history there of schooling and, you know, sort of life's direction and where it took me.
Did you know what you wanted to do while you were at college?
I took my first political science class when I was at Western. It's nothing like the real world, I want you to know that. And I will tell you that, you know, it was probably the furthest thing from my mind. I really still thought I'd love to go into teaching. And what really happened was that an opportunity came along. The gentleman who was the current state representative decided not to run for re-election. And I really remember saying to him, if you don't run, I'm going to have to, because I can't think of anybody else to do the job. And he said, that's perfect, you'd be the right person. If you had asked me then, did you really think that you ever wanted to be in the political world or in the political arena? My answer would have been no. But I also tell people, take the opportunities as they come along, because you're not really sure, you're never really sure where it's going to lead you.
Can you tell me what you consider to be the defining moment of your career?
I remember the day of being sworn in as governor, and I remember raising my right hand and taking the oath, and I thought to myself, I've done this before, you know, as a state rep and certainly as lieutenant governor, but it was a very defining moment for me because our state was in turmoil. Our state needed leadership. And we needed to set the balance again. People needed to have faith in their government leaders.
Do you have specific advice to women who would like to pursue a career in public service?
Yeah. Become involved in your community. Know what's happening. Take advantages of the opportunities that are afforded to you. And don't hesitate to run for local boards of education or finance or something else.
What is the best part of your job?
Meeting people. Yeah. Every day, I am always amazed at the wonderful people that I meet wherever I go. And even if people don't agree with me or my particular policy on something, you know, it's still wonderful meeting people who change and shape our lives every day. And that's the best part of the job.
Lieutenant Governor Sullivan was elected to the Connecticut State Senate in 1986. He served as Senate President from 1997 to 2004 when he became Lieutenant Governor of Connecticut. Where did you go to college and what was your major there?
I went to college at Trinity College in Hartford, and actually participated in creating my own college major. It was called at that time Non-Western Studies.
Did you know what you wanted to do when you were at college?
I had not particularly a clue what I wanted to do when I was at Trinity. And actually when I left Trinity in 1971, I took off 10 years before going to law school. I wouldn't take off 10 years now if I had it to do over again, but it was a good experience.
Can you tell me more about your career path in public service and how you reached such a high office in state government?
When I left college and came back to live in West Hartford next door where I'd grown up, stayed involved. Had an opportunity to get to serve on some boards and commissions. I ran for the town council, spent 2 years in the minority, helped to create a majority, became the mayor of the town for 2 years, stayed as deputy mayor for 2 more. To my surprise, opened up the state senate seat, and I ran for the state senate, won it, stayed there for about 18 years before becoming lieutenant governor of the state of Connecticut. I finished in the state senate as the president pro tem, the top office there.
What advice would you give to students like me who are interested in pursuing a career in public service?
That there are no end of doors to public service, that There's no course, there's no curriculum, there's no straight line that takes you there.